In this tutorial, I'll show you how to add float and shake effects without plugins. Let's get to it. Here we are in After Effects. I'm going to begin by selecting the type tool, then click and type something. You can adjust the text using the character window. Also, I'm going to align mine to the center using the align tab. Then let's pre-compose the text layer by right-clicking on it, select pre-compose and call this text. This is done so that we can easily change the text at any moment if we need to. Then open the Effects and Presets window and search for Wiggle. And here you'll find different presets. The one we need is the wiggle position. Drag that onto the layer. And then in Effect Controls, we get a few settings that we can adjust. We have wiggle, speed, and wiggle amount. This means that the layer will move once every second by 50 pixels randomly. So if we leave the wiggle speed at 1 and set wiggle amount to 20, then do the preview, we should have a very slow and smooth movement, and this way we can create floating effect. But if we were to set the wiggle speed to 10 and then wiggle amount to 50, we would get a very fast movement and the text will be all over the place. And something like this could be done to create shake effect. We can also add motion blur if we uncheck use composition shutter angle and then increase the shutter angle to your liking. The higher you go, the more motion blur you will have. So here it is with the motion blur applied. And the reason why we've pre-composed the text layer is to change it at any moment. So let's double click on the text layer. So here we have the actual text layer. So let's say we want to change it at 1 second, so move the time indicator to 1 second, select the text layer, split it by pressing Ctrl-Shift-D, then double click on the split layer and change it to make it say something else, say float. And then if we go back to the main composition, here we have the text that changes at 1 second without interrupting the whole movement. And if we were to apply the wiggle preset to an actual text layer without pre-composing it, let me show you what will happen. So I'm going to copy these effects, open the text pre-comp, and let's say I apply the same wiggle preset to the text layer. So here it's doing the wiggle. Let's set the wiggle speed to 1 so we can see what's happening. Now, every time we split the text layer to change it, the movement would get interrupted. So if I add another cut at 2 seconds and then 3 seconds and then do the preview, you will see that the text will be jumping and the movement will get interrupted. So that's also something to keep in mind. And that is it for this one. Thank you guys for watching.